guys, it's been a long time since I've done my makeup, and I've been sick, I've been depressed, I've had so much going on. And so I decided today, since I'm feeling it, we are gonna do it. But we're gonna go with a look to bring out the blue in my eyes because the blue is showing very much today. Technically I have hazel eyes, but sometimes they look more blue and sometimes they look more green, I don't know. And so we're gonna do a blue eye look to help bring out the blue that's showing up. Because it's blue eye, I'm supposed to use, the warm tones that you use for blue eyes are like coppers, and the cool tones are silvers and grays, okay? And so, and this gives me a chance to use my blenders, which I haven't used yet. I got new ones, guys. Aren't you happy? I got new ones, so we don't have an issue anymore. And so I am going to do that. Also, these things, I don't know what these are. They came with my brush kit. Got new brushes too. So we're gonna go with a, I don't want to go warm, I want to go light. That's why I'm wearing white, and I have my silver necklace on. So we're gonna go with a silver and blue look, but we're gonna stick with the shimmers, not the mattes, to help bring out some of that sparkle. And I actually think I'm gonna mess around with my eyeliner today. I usually don't, but I'm going to. We're gonna use the waterproof liquid eyeliner pen instead of my favorite one, which comes in a tube, because I think this one's gonna give me more control over what I want to do today. I just wanna go with a very basic, chill look. For my lips, I'm thinking like a nude, maybe. I think we might layer, because my lips are kind of chapped. So I think we're gonna use a radiant pink on the bottom with, yeah, what is this? It's a beige nude. Do I have a beige nude lipstick? I don't think I do. I mean, I have this one. This is a very old Mary Kay one that I got before I even started doing Mary Kay. And you should not keep makeup that long, guys, but I think we're gonna do it. It's mauve. Mauve and nude with a pink undertone for our lips. And we may have to redo it because, like I said, I'm doing blue eyeshadow and I'm not sure how quite that'll work, but I want to keep the blue subtle, so we're gonna do blue on our base, but then we're gonna top it with like a shimmery silver white because I want it to be subtle. All right, so first off, we're gonna grab one of our, no, we're not gonna grab one of our new Egg Beauty blenders. For the primer, we are going to use one of these. And I'm gonna use my Mary Kay primer on my face just to help protect it. I'm trying to pull my hair back a little. I'm missing all my ponytail holders. I have no idea where they went. I have a feeling my cat stole them, but yeah. We draw on my face. Primer is great. I didn't know what primer was for the longest time. I've just started using it within the last 6 months. It basically forms a barrier between your makeup and your skin, and ultimately it makes it easier to take off your makeup, and I've had less breakouts with my makeup while using this. And I have sensitive skin, so it doesn't matter what kind of makeup I use, I'm gonna break out. But this actually kind of helps with that, and I think it's because it creates that barrier, and so my skin's not absorbing all the stuff that's in it. I'm gonna make sure it gets all nice and even, get everywhere. Yeah, I'm going over my eyebrows too. I tend to do that. All right. Next, we're gonna use foundation, and this is an ivory. That's the number right there. This is actually the wrong color for me. I grabbed the wrong one the last time I ordered, and I'm too stubborn to go order a different one until this one's gone. So it's gonna be a little lighter, and I'm gonna mix in I'm gonna use some contour and highlighter and blush basically to make this work better on my skin, because my skin has a yellow undertone and this has a peach undertone, which does not match quite right. Take our beauty blender. Someone told me you were supposed to get these things wet before you use them. I don't know if you're supposed to or not. I'm self-taught at makeup because my mom didn't wear too much. Came from a conservative family, and so she taught me some basic stuff. Like, I know how to put on foundation, I was taught mascara, I was taught blush and lipstick and some eyeshadow, but I wasn't taught like how to do eyeliner or lip liner or anything like that. It was very natural based. And so I only know some things and I'm still learning, but someone told me I was supposed to get this wet before I used it, and I forgot to today. And I realized as I was talking to you, and that's why we're having this conversation. So as you can see, my face is actually a little paler now than my neck, because my neck, this is my natural skin, and it's pale, but it has a yellow undertone, and this has a peachy undertone. So it makes me look more dead than it should, but that's okay. I hear a child coming in. Maybe she's not. I'm confused. All right, so that's all rubbed in. Set that back in there. Put my foundation one in there. My primer one in there for a while. I don't know, how long are you supposed to use a beauty blender for? How you get rid of it? I threw away my last ones because I tried to clean them and it didn't work. And then I saw this thing about how so many of them had mold in them. Not mine, I didn't cut them open to see, but I was legit traumatized and concerned about it. You know what? I don't feel like doing a bunch of contour. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my contour and my highlighter and mix it a little bit and just kind of put it on to help add a little bit more color back into my skin, like this, like a dusting of it. I'm gonna keep my actual facial structure today and not worry about trying to do the contour and stuff. All right, now for blush, I think I'm gonna go with this one right here, which I think is pink, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I bought blush, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put a little on my nose, and then a little on my cheeks, going up along the cheekbone. That's something my grandma taught me. My grandma used to be a beautician, and she told me always go along the cheekbone. Okay. Highlighter, I would usually put around my mouth and instead of my eyes. I'm not gonna do it today, although I really do hate that you can kind of see the outline of like a mustache here. It's because I'm a freaking redhead, and sometimes that area grows in darker than it should, and then I look like my father. Pisses me off. But it's okay. Anyway, so now for our eyes. Do a base of this shimmery blue. No, I lied. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Base of the shimmery blue on both eyes. And I think it's called Starry Night. I also think it might be discontinued on Mary Kay. I will put my Mary Kay link below this video in case you want to go check out anything on there. I don't usually sell my Mary Kay on YouTube where this is meant to be posted, but I'm gonna put it there in case you guys want it, because I am trying to get requalified at the moment, and I am $198 in wholesale away. And so if I could sell like wholesale versus retail, so if I sell like 300, I think 300 to 400, then I'll be requalified. I suck at math, guys. And I'm just gonna blend this out as far as I possibly can, because like I said, I want it to be kind of subtle. I don't want this to be thick and dark. And then on top of it, I'm gonna put some silver, which is our granite, on the inside of my eye. It's a silvery, shimmery one. Blend that out. And then I'm gonna put some crystalline, which is our shimmer white, on the outside. A lot of girls like do underneath their eyes. I'm terrified to do that. I always feel like I have like raccoon eyes when I do that. Okay, so I'm gonna put that brush away. And we are going to attempt, I'm scared to do this. I always screw up. Go away, person who's calling me. I always screw up my makeup look when I do this. But we are going to attempt some eyeliner today. Just because I'm feeling it. All right. I'm gonna grab an old pair of glasses so that if I get these on my glasses, it won't matter. Because I'm gonna try to do it underneath my eye. Oh God, not those glasses. Just those are bad. They all need cleaned. And I don't have my cleaner. I'm gonna put these back on and hope I don't screw up. This might be a bad idea. Yeah, we're gonna have to free line this and hope for the best. Everyone says to go on your waterline. Is this your waterline? I think it is. I don't know. Maybe I should just do the top. I feel like I'm gonna hurt myself. Okay, come on. Along the waterline, so like right underneath my eyelashes. Is that where you go? If you have any tips for how to put on eyeliner, let me know, because I think I'm just coloring my eyelashes right now. I am legit just coloring my eyelashes. Okay, that's bust. We ain't doing it. I try. I do try. I just fail every single time, but I do try. I feel like I poked myself in my eyeball. Is my mascara down here, or did my sister take my mascara? I think she took my mascara. I let her borrow my makeup. But, well then. We're gonna go back to the eyeliner pen and use it as mascara. Real 90s of me. But I guess my sister has my mascara. This is not gonna lengthen it at all. It'll just color it so you can kind of see it better. No lengthen or volume because it is legit just a marker. What the heck is that? It's like I put a beauty mark by my eye. Chaotic makeup. You know what though? I used to use my lipstick as blush and eyeshadow too. So I mean, multi-working beauty products. If you're on a budget and you can't afford mascara, use this. Use an eyeliner pen. It works apparently. Does take longer, obviously, because it's not made to do this, but it works. See, it worked. A little. Okay. We're gonna use the hydrating lip balm because my lips are super dry. I've been sick, like I said. honestly though, that doesn't look bad without anything else. I was gonna put a lip liner and a top coat of lip gloss or lipstick on, but I low-key like how this looks. Getting the cupid bow with these things is hard though because it's not shaped like a lipstick. Shaped like a lip balm. Oddly enough though, it kind of tastes nice, but don't eat it. Okay, well, we might call that good. It wasn't my intended plan, but we might call that good because it's still subtle looking. I'm gonna spray it with some finishing spray, which is this bottle. I didn't want to spray myself with the makeup cleaner. Put that on. I think we're good. Yeah, it's a pretty subtle look. I mean, my eyes are very dramatic, but I think it works all right. So yeah, I need to redo my makeup thing and wash that brush. Grr. Oh well. Perfume. Don't know what perfume today I do, but the perfume I want to wear is broken. It's got glitter in it, and so when you spray it, the glitter gets stuck in the lid, and so it's being dumb. But I think I'm gonna go mess around with it. It's a pink one, like Pink the brand, and it's like cookie crumble or something. It smells so good. And so I'm gonna go see if I can fix that and then spray that on and then go finish my laundry for today. And hopefully I'll have another Stitches and Stories episode coming out. I'm deciding which of the bonus reviews I want to do since I haven't gotten a new book read yet. I have 2 thrillers queued up to read, Jurassic Park and my husband's an author. And then I've got Tourist season on hard copy. My sister got me a special edition from Barnes & Noble. It has the most perfect sprayed edges ever and a little holographic silhouette of the characters on the front. It's great. I can't wait to read that one. And then I also have the audiobook of Allie Hazelwood's Mate to listen to. And so I have a lot that I want to read. But as I said, I've been sick and depressed. I made a mistake is what happened. I'm gonna turn this into a real talk time, I guess. It's a get ready with me / real talk time. Not usually what we do, but okay. Anyway, so I made a mistake. Accidentally on purpose. I think I forgot to take my medicine 2 days in a row because then I started getting depressed. And then my sister and I got into an argument. And then the next day, but I know I took my medicine the day we had an argument because I knew that I was pushing myself. So I'm not sure what happened, but those 3 days sucked. And then the next day I was already depressed and I told myself, if you're going to be depressed, you might as well fill it to this furthest extent, which is stupid. So I sabotaged myself in my depressive state and did not take my medicine and then was sick the entire next day because guess what? Anxiety and depression disorders makes you sick to your stomach. Yeah, they're a mental illness, but they actually affect you physically. And so then the next day I was sick, and not sick like I had been with like the weird COVID thing that no one knew about. Like, I failed a COVID test 3 times. And my sister and her husband both passed the COVID test. We all had the same symptoms, her kids and me and her husband and my parents. But they ended up having to give me an antibiotic because I kept failing every test. I kept getting negative results on every test. They tested me for influenza, they tested me for strep and everything, and they ended up having to give me an antibiotic because it turned into a bad infection, and it was all in my ear, and it was awful. It was real awful. And so it wasn't like that. I got sick though, like stomach-wise from this, and so then I had a whole day where I just laid in bed and I didn't want to be here anymore. I was like, I wish that I had the courage to unsubscribe from life, but I can't unsubscribe from life because I have 2 cats that rely on me, and the cats won't understand what happened, and then I feel bad, And so, anyway, thank God I got out of that depressive disorder, that depressive issue. So now today we're cleaning because I neglected myself. I neglected the room. I neglected everything but the cats. The cats got fed and watered. I promise you. I can't neglect them. Like, they're my babies. And so anyway, today is basically me playing catch up on everything. There was a decent amount that came out of that. I should do that again. Playing catch up on everything and trying to get my life back in order. Because I start an awesome new job on the 12th of March. And I'm super excited for it. I've been dreaming about, literally having dreams about returning to the journalism world. And writing and just being able to make a reliable income and be able to get things done. And so I'm trying to get everything caught up around here from my stupid manic depressive episode so that when it comes time, that's better, there's less in there. So that when it comes time, I'm not overwhelmed, you know what I mean? And so it takes a lot. Sometimes mentally, your mental disorders can take a lot. Like, there are days where I basically go nonverbal. I don't want to talk to people. The idea of talking to someone makes me clam up. There are days where I just sit in my cave, and if someone comes by, I want to growl at them. But today's a good day. Today's a great day. We are alive. We are well. We had motivation. Obviously, I need to re-dye my hair. I want to dye it my natural color, which is this right here. This is technically my natural color, but because I'm going white, my pigment is fading really fast, and you can't really tell. My natural color is there, and so like this in between is actually my legit natural color. It's like an orangish red, but it's not like pure orange, and so I need to go get some more auburn. That's what it's called, but it's not auburn. I call it, in my opinion, my natural hair color is the color of a dirty penny, okay? Not a clean penny, like a penny you find on the sidewalk. And so I'm trying to get it dyed back to that, but I have a lot of layers of permanent dye in my hair, and I'm also on a hair growth journey, and so I don't want to cut it off. I like the length that it's at, you know what I mean? But to get back to that full color, I'll have to cut it off or just let it go. And so I'm going to try to, at the end of March, probably get a box of it and just dye my whole head my natural color and see if it sticks well or not. So, but yeah. So anyway, take care of yourself, guys. For our real talk time, that's the lesson. Take care of yourself. It's okay to backslide. It's okay to have bad days. Just get out of the funk and don't unsubscribe from life as much as you might want to, because it is a temporary mood and life will go on. Okay, that is, as my therapist says, it is a temporary mood. You will become happier. It's just in that moment you are sad. So sad. But moving on, okay? We're smiling and we're having a great day and we're having a great weekend, and we are going to try to get Stitches and Stories done, and we are going to be awesome, guys. Every single one of us. We rock. We're amazing. And we look fabulous today. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I love you, souls.